Oh, sorry, you've noticed that trophy there. What's that? Oh, sorry, that's only the Irish Under-21 Player of the Year award. Admittedly, O'Brien also won Young Irish Player of the Year award, but he's not my pet project anymore. That's why he's got this. We're on the board. I've decided to give him trophies. Well, not give him, they're given to him because he's so good, right? Not like Player of the Month stuff, but like top goal scorers, Player of the Years, that sort of thing. That's going to be his trophies. We might have to get a cabinet, for all the Ballon d'Ors. I might get a trophy cabinet there, but one on the board. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome, one and all. Now, after the Man United game, we beat Southampton comfortably 3-0. Danny Armstrong and Hirayama getting some early goals. I thought with it, floodgates might open, but that was it. We let them have it. And then a really solid performance against Liverpool, but they were better. I got excited because Danny Armstrong, again, Hirayama getting early goals, and I thought, here we go, sit down, and then Gavi. How much do they pay for him, by the way? Oh, only 68. Oh, my God. He's the worst footballer in the world. What are those ratings? He's having his best season at 6.87. Okay. Gavi. Who else was it? Did I see Gakpo? Yeah, Gakpo and Dragosin. He's the Tottenham fellow, isn't he? With the terrible haircut. Then we importantly beat Leicester 2-1. Mackenzie with a cheeky brace. Lost to Villa 2. But you see, Mahovo getting a header from a corner. Don't know why he was doing it. But we have a problem. And then Chelsea, we just lost against, they were the much better team. We do have our first minor setback. Well, we have quite a few injuries, but also Armstrong is out. A moderate groin strain, growing pains. It's got a massive. So it's not too horrific. He's out for another few weeks, but that's okay. It's not okay is that his replacement's got 1 goal in 17. Oh, he does only have. He's got 3.9 XG. I know these are he should have scored roughly with XG. It's not an exact science, 4 goals, but they could be lots of 0.1s, which you would never expect to score. So, but it's still, he needs a goal. But we are in. Bammy also got 3rd in the actual Irish Player of the Year award. So we got 1st in the under-21s, 1st in the young player, because apparently they're different things, and 3rd in the Irish Player of the Year awards. We're going to have a bit of an issue in the transfer window. I did panic for a second because there was rumours, interest in Burt, and I'm like, oh God, he has a release clause. Oh my God, he has a release clause of 25 million. Don't worry, it's clubs in a higher division. There is no higher. Unless they imagine if they created a Super League in the game and then they bought him. I'm like, what? Hang on, no, that can't be a thing. So that's good. He's fine. I've just said no to Dortmund for 40-odd million, so he's probably going to kick up a fuss. Now, we do have a few pitches out for 6 months with his. He snapped his leg off. Nuno, my fault. 7 months. That was my fault because I played him when he was a bit injured. 3 weeks for Darlin and 3 weeks-ish for Armstrong. Now, we do have money to spend. We do have 30 million of the pounds. 37 million pounds. A ton of wages. Got money in the bank. We're sitting, I'm confident, 24 points. It's only 11 points off. It's not like we're out of the woods. Only Brighton, weirdly, have really just fallen off. This could be a very close battle. So, but just still above Man United, though. So, that's good. So I don't really know my plan. We have also, we've had youth intake preview. I forgot. How have I forgotten that? Why can I never find it? I wish you could. What would be nice? What would be really nice? I've complained about that. This space here along the top. I feel like finances should be another main bit. Imagine Imagine for a second, I don't know if you could get your head around this. Let's say I wanted to keep facilities. I should be able to left click, hold it. I'm going to call this dragging and put it up there. I've blown your minds, haven't I? I've blown your absolute tiny little minds with that. Because I'd like to put my youth setup in there. It would be nice. 2 fullbacks and 2 wide midfielders. At least one is great. And one of the fullbacks is great. Although there's 2 in its A, but let's not worry about that. Don't get bogged down in the detail. And another goalkeeper. I will take that all day. It's 4-star potential. We know they're pretty accurate now. So this is all good news. Right, today, yeah, so squad-wise, with Per-Pitch, like, we don't actually need Per-Pitch. He's kind of third choice in a couple of different roles, so it's not too bad. Mahovo, ever reliable. Orejo's just been rubbish. Mahovo just gets in, does the job. Mr. 6.9, we'll call him. He is consistent. Come on, please be consistent. That is consistent. Highest he's ever got, 7.12. Lowest, 6.94. That is consistent. He just, he does what it is. So I don't know. I'm not giving up on Tom Arthur. He's my boy. And I don't want to bring in another striker. Although, Tom, I do have like a slight weakness as a backup number 10 after Nuno. And maybe Nuno could, because I'm playing Lorenzo in there right now because of the injuries. Maybe Tom Arthur could become that guy. Fill in there as well and fill in up top. I think that might be a shout, Because I thought if I just bring in another striker, is Tom Arthur dead then? Because Danny Armstrong's the daddy, if I bring in another one. But no, actually, we might do it that way around. Loretz is fine. He's doing well. Thurland, I'm trying to give game time to. So, he does want to join me at the moment. I might just deal with it. Silla has been absolute shite. You know what, Zoltan? Get back in. And Tom Arthur's due a goal, my friends. He's due one. It's Wolves, who are unrealistically mid-table. You'll be pleased to hear, Wolves fan. In my made-up universe, years in the future, you're average. And I don't think you've sacked a manager for about 1.5 years. I know, big changes. And Strand Larsen's there. Imagine that team talk. We're 9th in the form table, guys, and they're 13th. That's miles different. Show them why. But I like the fact that because this tactic is a little bit more cautious counter-attacky, that even against the big teams, we're not in... I found with like a real sort of crazy high-press attacking football, that if you're just not good enough, they just slaughter you. But with this, we're giving them games. We're sneaking in little results. We're grabbing a goal here and there, So I hope you all had a lovely weekend. It was nice and chill. We got... there'll be a Patreon post soon if you want to support what I do with the channel, and also we rescue animals. We've got a Patreon. That wasn't supposed to be an ad. I just wanted to tell you we've got 2 kittens rehomed. Well, 3 in the last week and a half. We've had like 11 cats here for the last few months. So much shit and piss. Nice, Mackenzie. This is Mackenzie's world, and we're just living in it. He's gone early. Arthur, another 0.1 XG. Anybody in the middle? We should have a... It's going to be Lorenzo in the middle. Mackenzie, though. Mackenzie! Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's beautiful. Just passes it into the top bins. Tom Arthur assist. But yeah, we just got 3 of our kittens rehomed. So we're now only, at the moment, we've only got 1 kitten. And he's quite a big kitten who we're struggling to rehome a little bit at the moment. We did get 1 email about it saying they were interested. And then when we mentioned that there would be a house call, because we always do house checks to see if, they're set up to have a cat, the guy immediately complained about having a bad back and that his wife was nagging him or something and pulled out. It's like, okay, did you just do your back in the 4 hours it took to reply to the email? Oh, that's a nice. Oh, shut her up. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, he's got a shoot there, isn't he? Wolf. Nah, you're no gladiator, mate. This would be a fantastic result if we could get one today. I feel like we're a mid-table side, so if we can get any results over other mid-table sides, that's great. Zoltan. Beautiful pass back there. Loretz into Zach. Ball out to Mackenzie. I think, like, actual watching football matches, not like who gets all the goals. Go on, Tom, this is your... Oh. Or, like, looking at attributes to see who's the best. When I'm watching football matches, Mackenzie is by far and away our best player. He is next level. I guess Bert, because he doesn't quite get involved as much, you don't see it as much. I think, like, attribute-wise, Bert is our best player, but Mackenzie's just fruity. John Larson. Oh, he's done well. Oh, he can't be doing that. And Liverpool won another game of football. It's the most unconvincing 5-2 I've ever seen in my life, but we will take it. Are we back? So back. Right, lovely boys, lovely. Not a devastating game, but we will take it graciously. He's bringing on young Irish Player of the Year, not to be confused with under 21 Player of the Year. O'Brien. I hope my good youth intake is Irish again. I just want to build Irish people now. That's it. I'm gonna make Ireland, as a secondary objective of this save, win the World Cup. That's my plan. I do need to create a little chance if we can, lads. I think O'Brien's struggling a little bit with the step up to the Premier League. Of the sort of main guys, I think he's the one that's... Well, maybe Arthur. It's the first year. They're allowed a year to settle in. Oh, cheeky 1-2. Mahovo. What a ball. This is it, Tom. This is it. This is your moment. He's saved it. That was a point like 2, I reckon. Add it to the list. We're over 4 XG now. Oh, O'Brien. Come on. Fires it in. The defence is an absolute shambles. There was just a massive gap. What does this guy do? Does he stay with him? I kind of guess he sort of has to. There's nobody coming out. There's got one guy on the edge of the box. And he boshes it in. That's what you get. Award winner. Mamazulum into Fer Lopez. Zoltan deals with it. That Doki? Hang on. Shoulder up. Not bad. That's a lovely ball. Oh, Mahovo out of nowhere. Oh, that's a great finish. That's an absolute... Oh, Mahovo just like calls for it. Gets in front of the 2 centre-backs. Probably unnecessarily... Oh, look at the coverage. That's all he could really do as a header away. But this is a fired low and hard. That's a little daisy cutter. I do like those ones. Loretz gets a little tickle on it. Also, that's off. Of course he finishes it. Of course he finishes it like he's the world's greatest finisher. Like in a prime Robbie Fowler. Go on, please. Dodgy VAR. I watched the Arsenal-Chelsea game. As I've said before, I have nothing against Arsenal as a football team. I don't even mind their fans as a sort of general rule, because I do know that it's the bad reputation that Arsenal fans have is because of their reputation in the circles of YouTube and TikTok and social media and stuff. But it would be funny though if they won. But seriously though, but it would be a bit funny, wouldn't it? It'd be a chuckle, wouldn't it, if they didn't win the league? It'd be funny. Same reason it'd be funny if Tottenham got relegated. You know? I don't wish ill on them, But if they did... Okay, we are losing attacking midfielders, like, thick and fast here. That's my comedy double act. Right, Ray, how do you remember how to play football yet? I know you're sort of struggling with the language a little bit and everything, but... Kicking a big plastic thing round, yeah? Do I go to... No, we're okay, we're okay. I'm going to risk... I'm going to risk a brain. I don't really know when you're supposed to shout no pressure because you're playing a football match for millions and millions of pounds every game and stuff, and I feel like there's kind of always pressure. I guess when you're like 5-0 down or 5-0 up, you could say no pressure. Yeah, so I think the plan is... Good win, boys. Sorry for my snottiness. It's all the coke. So I think the plan is I'm going to look for another striker. What I'll do is I'll go similar vein to Danny Armstrong. Doesn't have to be a world beater because we already own the world beater. But if he can play the exact same role, that would be nice. And that would leave, so Tom Arthur then can be as our, backup number 10 or winner stays on with Nuno. And he can play the wide men if we need to, I think. But we definitely need another striker with a couple of serious injuries. This guy took my interest. I'm going to show you a player. And I want you to quickly work out why I like him. Okay, not that part. Have you got it? Have you got it? Have you got it? Yeah, because 20 jumping. He's got a centre back with 20 jumping reach, mate. They want 31 mil. I'm going to wait until they're relegated. I'm scouting, as you do, I'm scouting the entire Brighton squad because they've got 6 points in January. So, I don't think he's quite good enough for everything else, but he's got 20 jumping, 17 strength. He's a very large boy. But yeah, scouting the Brighton team. So I think that's the plan. Christos Papadopoulos. I think that's the plan. Getting in under. I'm not going to do anything else. I think I'm happy enough with our centre-backs. Maybe at the end of the season I replace Silla. He's getting to that age anyway, and he's just not playing well in the Premier League. I feel like he's a solid enough player. I feel like he should be all right. What's your injury, Sarah? How long are you out for? Okay, only 6 days. There's Achoya also might get recalled. I can't remember if I put a clause in or not to get recalled, but they're not happy about his playing time. So, yeah, might need a little bit of tweaking, but nothing trending. We're not like, oh my God, we're in a chance for Champions League. Let's push us over the edge. Or more likely, oh my God, we're about to get relegated. We just need to desperately throw some money at the wall. We're sitting nice. We're sitting pretty. All is going well. Another one that's getting game time that probably doesn't deserve it right now is Liam Cameron, averaging a boshing 6.59. But Denoise, again, I think Denoise is time to upgrade him, but that's an end of the season thing. Nothing too drastic needs to happen. And also, we might get the world's greatest playmaker. I mean, we might get the next Pirlo, the Irish Pirlo. That's what I'm calling it now. It was fullbacks and wide midfielders. Don't worry about that. It's the Irish Pirlos coming in. Right, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.